Hello people, I'm gonna show you today more things, okay, about that place in Rome, okay? Remember the root, nothing to do with the people, Catholics, nada. It's the root, because I'm sure that nobody knows the things that are going on there. So I'm gonna show you just a few stuff and you tell me that if it's coincidence or not, okay? So I've been off for a week like that, you know. I need a break, you know, like I always tell you, sometimes it just fills up too much. I need a break, you know. I don't know what's going on, you know, but I know that something is going on, that soon we will hear here in Gibraltar, soon. All of this that they're doing in Davos and all these meetings with the Pope, he's el que está a la cabeza de todo esto, okay? But I'm gonna show you now a few things, okay? Now you tell me if this is coincidence or not, okay? Everybody knows what's a sun cross, okay? Listen, this comes from pagan religions, okay? Look, that's a sun cross, okay? A sun cross, solar cross or wheel cross, is a solar symbol consisting of an equilateral cross inside the circle. The design is frequently found in the symbolism of prehistoric cultures, particularly during the Neolithic to Bronze Age periods of European prehistory. Like we see here, see? The interpretation of the simple equilateral cross as a solar symbol in Bronze Age religion was widespread in 19th century scholarship. The cross in a circle was interpreted as a solar symbol derived from the interpretation of the disk of the sun as the wheel of the chariot of the sun god. Okay? The wheel of the chariot of the sun god. On the sun god. See? Esto en many cultures diferente. Many cultures different, they have like a different circle, but it all means the same. Okay? And I'm gonna show you here. Okay, we're gonna go to an Indian temple. Okay, many of you have seen this before. It's called Konark Sun Temple. Okay, you can see the name there, Konark Sun Temple. It's very famous, muy antiguo. Okay, and as you can see here, see, they have the sun wheel here. Okay, we're gonna see it now better. Okay, see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 spokes. Okay, here, the big spokes. Okay, I just want you to stay with that. Okay, this is from the Sun Temple in Konark. Okay, in India. Now we come here. Okay, this is where it started all. This is in Babylonia. Okay, it's Babylonian. You can see there. See. You can see there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, that's the sun wheel. Okay, you can see it now here. See, we see the Karnak there again. See, in many places. And now I'm gonna carry on showing you more. Okay, come here, show you that was the cross. But I'm gonna show you in a Buddhist temple. See. That's a Buddhist temple. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a Buddhist and Indian temple. And now I'm gonna show you the biggest one of all. And it's in the floor of the Vatican. See? You can see it. I'm gonna show you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See? And just in the middle, you can see it there, in the middle, that's the circle with the cross in the middle. See? That's very similar from the cross that I just shown you. Okay? And just there is the obelisk. Okay? They brought from Egypt, brought by Caligula in 37 AD. Okay? That's a small wheel inside there, you see? I'm gonna show you a bit better now. Here, you see? If you have a look in there, see? It's 4 spokes, see? So You see now, the biggest one is in the Vatican, see? And the small one, see the small one inside is like that. And in there, in the middle, they have the obelisk, see? And in the middle there, I'll show you better here. Sorry. See? It's the cross there and the obelisk. See, from Egypt. Don't know what the obelisk from Egypt is doing there. But, actually I know. It was bought by Caligula. Remember the Roman emperor, the days of Jesus. I'm going to show you here. Obelisk. See, this is that. Okay. So, you know, why did they brought this? This is original from Egypt. You know, they brought it from Egypt to place it there. Inside that, you know, inside that wheel sun circle. You know, from Egypt. You know, why? You know, why? Listen. Since the beginning of time, remember, Satan is the god of this world, he's the prince of the air. He knew that Jesus was going to come. He knew about the Holy Trinity with Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit being as one. So, since pagan times, he's been trying to overtake it with an unholy Trinity, if you know what I mean. Maybe you've heard many stories about Osiris and Horus and Isis, you know, that he also had 12 apostles, and it's very similar, you know. Christianity got the story from Egypt. No, it could actually be, but it's not. It's not. Satan knew about the Holy Trinity and about Jesus and everything, so he's been trying to like overshadow it with an unholy Trinity, if you know what I mean. See? Like, for example, you've heard about the name Tammuz, yes? Okay. Right. Tammuz supposedly is the son of Nimrod, okay? Nimrod, you know, the first dictator of the world, the one who raised the Tower of Babel, supposedly, you know, Nimrod. He had a wife that became a goddess, you know. Her name is Semiramis. These names are quite spectacular for me, and the names are quite beautiful, but believe me, the roots is not beautiful. So Semiramis, you know, apparently from the rays of the sun, okay, without being touched, Semiramis got pregnant from Nimrod and had this son Tammuz, okay. In Egypt, maybe you've heard Horus, Isis, and Osiris, okay. Osiris supposedly is Nimrod, okay. Isis is Semiramis, and Horus is Tammuz from Babylonian. No, han cambiado los nombres nada más. You've heard of Horus with a falcon head. Listen, it's the same. Tammuz and Horus is the same. Listen, I'm gonna show you. It actually says the name in the Bible in Ezekiel 8. Okay, let me show you. Okay, Ezekiel 8. Okay. Now, I'm gonna read a bit here, okay? Look. This is from the abominations in the temple, okay? That Ezekiel was shown the abominations that they did in the temples that they said that they were from God, okay? Because this is repeating itself in nowadays, okay? Then he said to me, Son of man, lift your eyes now toward the north. So I lifted my eyes toward the north, and there, north of the altar gate, was the image of jealousy in the entrance. Furthermore, he said to me, Son of man, do you see what they are doing? The great abominations that the house of Israel commits in here. So make me go far away from my sanctuary. Now turn again, you will see greater abominations. Right? So he brought me to the door as the court. And when I looked, there was a hole in the wall. And then he said to me, Son of man, dig into the wall. And when I dug into the wall, there was a door. And he said to me, go in and see the wicked abominations which they are doing there. So I went and I saw, and there were every sort of creeping thing, abominable beasts, and all the idols of the house of Israel portrayed all around the walls. You see? And this is what he was being shown in what they do in what they call the house of God. Yes? Listen. And he said to me, turn again, and you will see greater abominations than they are doing. So he brought me to the door of the north gate of the Lord's house, and to my dismay, women were sitting there weeping for Tammuz. Women, for my dismay, women were sitting there weeping for Tammuz. Aquí está el nombre. ¿Sí? Tammuz. ¿Sí? Tammuz. Okay? So, this is Tammuz, okay? This is the man, okay, supposedly, who was the son of Nimrod, birthed by the sun rays, see, by the rays of the sun. And you can see here a cross, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that's the symbol of the half. You see, Tammuz. And listen, I'm going to show you something, okay? I'm going to show you something now. Look at this, okay? Look at this, please. Tammuz was worshipped as the reincarnation of the sun god Nimrod, and his birthday is recognized up until this day on December the 25th. See? December the 25th. That's Tammuz's birthday. See? Listen. Look. Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz. You see? Semiramis has been worshipped under the names Ishtar, Astarte, Rhea, and Isis, to name just a few, while Nimrod has been Ninus, Osiris, and Baal. You see? It's the same. From the beginning, it's the same. The Babylon, see? That's what they worship. They've replaced that with Mary and Jesus. Listen. Seth, okay, is the brother of Osiris. Supposedly, he reincarnated on Osiris himself, okay? So, listen to this, okay? Maybe you've seen this everywhere, okay? IHS, see? Isis, Horus, and Seth, okay? Horus is supposed to be the god, and it's supposed to be Tammuz, okay? And his birthday is the 25th of December. See, Isis, I showed you now, she's Semiramis. Seth is actually Osiris, Nimrod in reincarnation, but Seth was from the dark underworld, okay? And you see this everywhere. See? IHS, listen, the cross here. You see this cross? You see the cross at the top here? That's the initial of Tammuz with a T. See? You can see it here. IHS. And with the T of Tammuz. See? Listen. Why do they have... Okay, I'm going to make it here like this so you can see the pictures, okay? See, you've seen the wheel. See, you've seen the sun cross wheel with a 4 and the obelisk of Egypt in the middle. See? It's all ISH. It's got to do with, you know why? You know why did they ask for that of obelisk from Egypt, you know? And you can see it everywhere, you know, the sun god. Listen, Peter Square, okay? That's the obelisk, okay? Peter Square, the Vatican obelisk, was brought from Heliopolis during the reign of Caligula and set up on the spine of the circus of Gaius and Nero in Rome. It is the monolith of a red granite without hieroglyphs with a height of 25.36 meters. Okay? Why? ¿Sabe? Y encima de Calígula, el que puso statue en el templo de los Jews, dice creo que era an abomination of desolation, spoken by Daniel the prophet. See? Why? In the Vatican does he have the dragon crest sign? See? The dragon with 10 heads and 7 horns. See? The beast that carries her. Listen, you can see it in all the windows. You see, in Notre Dame. Look, you know, all the windows are related to sun disk and sun wheels. Can you see it? Si tú miras bien ahí. Like there. Vale? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Que tener mucho más chiquitito por detrás eso, pero, you see, and all the windows. See? All the windows are all got to do with sun disk and sun wheels. You see? That's the Notre Dame Cathedral. See? Everything with... ¿Sabes? Look at that. ¿Vale? All of them with, wheels, todas las ventanas. See? See? And it's the sun cross. The wheel of the chariot of the sun god. Remember, Constantine, Dies de Solis, he passed it to Sunday. Eh? Listen, we get it in the Buddhist, see the 8. Hey, listen, I know that coincidence, right? Yeah? But let me tell you something. You know the name Vatican? If you split it in half, Vati means divine, and it has a definition in Latin that can be called serpent. So it's divine serpent. Listen, here's a little bit more. You can see it here. You see? This is Osiris depicted with a sun wheel. And this is a Buddhist temple in another entrance again. See? With the sun disk. Eh? So, it's got to do with the sun. Not the son of God, but the sun. Okay? And why? Listen. The Washington Monument in the USA, the beast that carries her. Eh? They have the same there. ¿Vale? And if si tú mira bien, in circle, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the cross that I just showed you, or the sun cross. ¿Vale? And in the obelisk, in the Washington Monument, ¿sabes? Que tiene el mismo resemblance que el Vatican. ¿Tú sabes con eso ahí, Strange, ¿verdad? So, listen. I know that all this, it looks all like, what do you call it, conspiracies and all that. Listen, it's not conspiracies if it's true, okay? And you think that all of this is going to be shown as it was shown in Babylonian times, that you can see it coming. No, listen, it's controlled by Satan. Eh? You need to have a little bit of truth. Borrar un poquito el nombre como Tammuz, replacing with Jesus. Hey, the birthday of Tammuz is the 25th of December. Come on, how can you make this thing up? Eh? You see, Tammuz, pagan cross, is of 4 spokes. In Ezekiel, it names Tammuz. Women weeping for Tammuz, like you see in la procesión y eso, weeping there for Tammuz. They don't even know it. I bet those people inside, they think that that's right, you sabe, because they've been taught that way. They've been taught that way. Listen, I every day think and pray, to God to help me, to help me the struggles of every day. Every time I let him down, I try and stand up más fuerte todavía, This is the only thing that I have to maintain myself strong. And many times I think, am I tripping, am I this, am I that? But listen, you can see now you can see the evidence around. You can see it. I'm showing you. Okay? I'm gonna show you a bit more, because there's a little bit more here. Okay? Now, Horus, okay? Horus is Tammuz, okay? Maybe you've heard of the Eye of Horus, right? The Eye of Horus, this deity, okay? It's even in the dollar notes, yes? Look. You see it? I'll try and show you there. The pyramid. You know about this, okay? And the conspiracies of, the Illuminati, Listen, I just shown you the story, and it's all related to Horus and this pagan, Tammuz, okay? Listen, look at this, okay? This is the Eye of Horus, okay? Everybody have seen this before, okay? Now, please, look at this, okay? Why is it in all the churches and cathedrals? You can see it everywhere, okay? Look at that, look at this, look at that. It's in this window too. See? In that window. And you can go everywhere. You can check. I've seen one here in our cathedral. I can assure you, anybody can go there and, and have a look because it's there. You see? And why? Everywhere, the pyramid. You see? Pyramid with the eye, pyramid with the eye, pyramid with the eye. See? Listen, you cannot make this thing up, You cannot make this thing up. All those are also in the Masonic temples. Okay? So, listen, it's all around. See it in there. See? Pyramid. Listen, it's everywhere. Okay? And in the dollar note, you see? The Eye of Horus. It's the unholy trinity. In God we trust. See? In them. And that's the eagle. In Revelation, Daniel talks about the eagle. Eagle. Lion with the eagle's wings, So, listen. Also the rosaries, The rosaries are... You see many Babylonian pictures and have like beads in the hands, And listen, they tell you to repeat, repeat the rosaries 15 times. Listen. In the book of Matthew, okay? Matthew chapter 6, okay? You go down here. And when you pray, you shall not be like the hypocrites. For they love to pray standing in synagogues and on the corners of the streets, that they may be seen by men. Assuredly I say to you, they have their reward. But you, when you pray, go into your room, and when you have shut your door, pray to your Father who is in the secret place, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. And when you pray, do not use vain repetitions, as the heathen do. Heathen means Gentiles. So it will read, and when you pray, do not use vain repetitions, as the Gentiles do, for they think that they will be heard for their many words. Therefore, do not be like them, for your Father knows the things you have need of before you ask him. In this manner, therefore, pray. Our Father who art in heaven, and the prayer already. Because I've been checking all, listen, it doesn't say nothing about rosaries in the Bible or anything. It comes from Babylonian times, and these beads, Listen, remember, it's not against the people because, listen, if I don't know all of this, I would have been there. I would have still been there, and lost, because they have no interest whatsoever of saving souls. No interest. If you go, you go. If not, you're not. Don't interpret the Bible. Carry on with your life. Really? Jesus wants us to prepare for something. To be sober. To be on the lookout. He's going to come like a thief at night, Wow. Sorry. Maybe in Revelation, the line and the verse about the wine, that have made the saints drunk. It's a metaphor. With the wine of our fornication, that means idolatries, from the wine of our idolatries, she have made the saints drunk. ¿Sabe? A nosotros, con la embustería, con los engaños y todo esto de idolatries, ¿sabe? Que me ha puesto lo que sea, que many priests don't even know that. A lo mejor ni Father Shani, ni al otro, don't even know this. Because I'm sure if I would have been in that world and I know those verses, yo puedo encajar, which other ones then? Listen, I've shown you all this, okay, about that world. And it's nothing to do with the priests, especially the one here in Gibraltar that have helped me a lot. But this video is for people, show them. Look at these boys saying this. Maybe they don't even know. ¿Sabes? I know they're going to tell you, este está chiflado, eso wills, no es eso, eso significa, Jesus means another thing. Listen, of course, IHS, they say that it means another thing. Of course, they're going to tell you that. Of course they're gonna tell you that. IHS. So I'm just trying to look here if I've left anything out, you know. Trying to explain it. But listen, believe me, it's got nothing to do with the people, because I'm sure people don't even know what's going on. You know? Look, please. I'm gonna show you this. See if I can get a better, bigger picture. Okay? Look at this. Okay? That's Semiramis. That's the same God all the time. Isis, Ishtar, you know, Libertas. You know, she was the goddess of fertility. It's you know, look at Starbucks. Anyway, you know, look at the sign of Starbucks. It's her all the time. Sorry. It's her all the time. You know, the whore of Babylon. That's the whore of Babylon. You know, and they made that into a deity. You know, only that the Vatican removed that name and named it Mary. Listen, Mary is no goddess. She was the mother of Jesus, earthly mother. I said it in the video before. She's no goddess. God is only one. No, she chose Mary to have Jesus. That's all. She's no deity. There's only one deity. It's Jesus. El filtro, no hay Mary. So it's no Mary, it's no deity. If somebody can please find any verse in the Bible that says that, please message me and I'll throw all this down and I'll start again. Okay? Porque todo el mundo se puede equivocar. But listen, I've been 4 years trying to look for it. Or I've either go blind or it's actually not there. You know? So, you know, the part of Mary being a deity God. You know? But, you know, it talks about the whole of Babylon in Revelation. Why? Why did John receive those messages? Because they knew that a woman was going to become a pagan reality. ¿Sabe? Con eso que te dicen que un halo. It's not a halo. It's the sun disk. It's the sun disk. A halo. No tiene nada que ver. Halo? ¿Qué es un halo? ¿Qué es un halo? What is a halo? Does it say in the Bible, halos, y eso de que los saints son halos? Maybe it's sun worship. Imagery por detrás. Wow. So, look, if you see here, okay, that's the cross, what I showed you before, of Tammuz. See, it's called the Tau cross. Tau, it's got its origin name from Tau, Tammuz. See, it's the first letter of his name, Tammuz. See, and por eso hay so many crosses as pagan, eso. Jesus said no idols, no image of gods, of any other gods, nada. ¿Tú crees que nunca se ha visto nada? No archaeological find que tenga que ver con algo que tenga que ver con Jesus, or because he knew he was going to use for. Listen, that Shroud of Turin, not even the Catholics say that it's authentic. They say that it's, listen, maybe God wanted it that way, because es así, y ya lo tienen worshipped ahí, la gente van ahí, se ponen a llorar. Listen, it's in the spirit, tú sabes, not worship any cloth, no, nada. You know, that's what he says. That's not what L.Ferrary says, that's what God says in the Bible. Actually, Catholics edited the laws, you know, the laws of God and the times, you know, spoken in the book of Daniel. So please, you know, I'm just saying, investigate all these things that I'm showing you, and try and you yourself, you know, what's going on, what's this, what's that, you know. So listen, look, I've shown you this before, okay? See, that's in different cultures. See, it's in India with a baby, Asia with a baby, Babylonian, Semiramis with Tammuz. See, in India again, see them with the picture. This is in Colombia, and it's Mary with Jesus in Egypt. Okay? That's Horus. Suppose that's Horus, that's Tammuz, that's Semiramis, Isis, Ishtar. You know, it's the same all the time. It's the same all the time. You know? So, see, the Tammuz offered to the god of the sun. See, listen. Just answer you this. Why did they remove no idols from commandment number 2? Why have they done it? Why have they done it? Para que alguien le pueda preguntar, pero eso no lo ponen los 10 commandments, and they show you the edited 10 commandments. That's why soon, the real 10 commandments of God from Ron Wyatt that found in the cave is going to be shown to the world. See? The last shout. Para que todo el mundo vea de que es God el que está en control con sus 10 commandments and everything he says, not man. See? Not man. The witness of man, scientists que te dicen esto de la evolution, sí, y ellos saben más que tú. Sí, the witness of man, what I'm telling you, is great. You know? But the witness of God, see, the witness of God is greater. De cualquier scientist, ni Stephen Hawking, ni nada. But men from the earth prefer men, to follow men. ¿Sabe? Just as in the garden, you shall be as gods. Cualquier hombre que tenga un poquito de power, ahí van para atrás todos los servants. Como, what, master? What? They're treating them as gods. Y esa gente de que se suben con el atmósfera, sabiendo de que tiene gente ahí, como, ¿sabe? They feel like gods, como, yo soy imparable, yo soy... Listen, from the garden, you shall be as gods. We follow that. Mayoría del humanity follow that. I see it all around. Como un grupo de gente sigue a esta persona porque, no sé, o lo tienen miedo. Listen, from the garden, from the garden. They look at him as gods, o le tengo miedo porque God, miedo. Listen, I was before like that, que no. Listen, miedo tengo yo ahora mismo de cagarla y me trinque God in Judgment Day. That's why I'm like this, you know, and that's why I'm struggling every single day, because I'm having fear. The day of judgment is very, very near. Whatever everybody can say, eso no lo vamos a vivir. Listen, they don't want to know nothing. They don't want to know nothing. They think this is the only way. This is the only thing there is. Entonces, no viene al caso una niña de 5 años que se muera con leucemia and nobody there. Para decirle a esa niña, oh, you've lived your life. No, because this is the only thing there is. Mira, tú nada más que has llegado hasta 5 years old and bye-bye. Viene al caso eso. Viene al caso eso. So, or whether I come from the monkey, you know, evolution, you know. The dog reproduces dog, cat reproduces cat, you know, kind after a kind after a kind, sorry. But men teach us that we evolved from a monkey. They will tell you that that's nothing got to do with it. Lo de un perro, you know. Listen, when a dog mates with a dog, a duck doesn't come out, you know. But they tell you that we, human beings, evolved from a monkey. Y el monkey ese ya se quedó atrás y ya no. Ah, no. Wait, let me see. All the monkeys everywhere. Wow. What billions of people have lived, and just one man? Darwin, just one man? Dijo que venía del mono. Ahí vamos. Just one man. Yeah, just like the Pope, ¿verdad? He says, I'm God himself. Why do you need to pray for Jesus and pray for me? Porque yo soy God. Haven't you seen him saying that? Go to YouTube y escúchalo el decir eso. Showing himself that he is God. Thessalonians 2 in the Bible. Listen, catch you in the next video. I want to take you to the mountain of Moses and a few stuff with aerial shots. Yeah, so esto no puede ser coincidence as well. So, okay, so see you now very soon. Bye bye, and love you all.